One of my guests, Colby Covington.
Yeah.
Is it true he wanted to sue you at one point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I am totally unaware of that, if that's true.
Did you piss him off or something?
No, I said that I did videos because I didn't believe that him and Masvidal's beef was real.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, he definitely doesn't want to sue me now because like Chael Sonnen is my boy. And after Colby's last fight, I sent a message to Colby, like, because Chael was cornering him.
Yeah.
So like me and Colby are definitely cool now.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if we weren't cool ever, but we're definitely cool now. But yeah, I just didn't buy it, dude. They were they're best friends, like inseparable, closest friends in the world. And when that beef started, it was right when Colby started doing the act, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I compiled all these clips where I'm like, look, dude, he was trying to do the act and they kept on asking him about, they're like, you just talked all this shit about Masvidal. Isn't he your best friend? And he's like, yeah, he's my best friend, but I could say what I want. And I was like, I guarantee you after that interview, they went to each other. He's like, this is not going to work. Like, I can't be this guy and also have this like super close best friend. He's like, we got to do a beef. And, but who knows? I mean, like when they ended up fighting, I went to that fight.
Yeah.
Still 100% convinced that they were still best friends. And I don't know. It was just like.
Even after the restaurant fight they got in?
So this was before that.
Oh, this was before.
This was right before that. The restaurant fight, I have theories on that I can't talk about. But I'm still 50. As soon as Colby retires, I'm going to start asking people questions, dude. Because I know they won't tell me while he's still active, but, you know, I'm still not convinced.
Most of the beefs are fake, if we're being honest. I mean,
that one would be the most masterfully executed fake beef ever. If it's fake, but there's like a court case and everything with him punching him.
I think it's real though.
It has to be real now.
Legal's involved.
Yeah. Now that's what I was saying. Like once he punched him, I still didn't believe it. I was like, this is some kind of, but I think at this point, like there was he took a charge. Yeah, and I'm sure it's real.
I've had them both on like separately and I didn't ask them about it because I didn't know.
They would have told you that it's
I try
real.
not to bring legal stuff in episodes.
Oh, it was after that?
Yeah, it was recently, a few months ago. I don't know if they settled yet or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if I don't know what happened financially, but I think George's got pled down to like a misdemeanor or something.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard Colby is like super nice off camera.
The nicest guy.
Everybody says that.
The nicest guy. Yeah. It's one of those things as a fighter, you got to brand yourself. So I get it from a business point of view.
Yeah.
The only real beef I remember is Jones and Cormier.
Oh, they hate each other for sure.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah. That is but that honestly, that is I'm convinced that is like two guys who only know how to be champions in the division at the same time. They're going to have problems. They're in different gyms. If those two guys were different weight classes in the same gym, they'd be best friends.
You think so?
I really do. I think that would probably be good for Jon Jones' life too, because Cormier would be a good influence on his decision making. You know,
you excited about these White House fights they're talking about?
Yeah, I would love if they would actually put Jon Jones in that fight. You know,
yeah.
I completely understand Dana's position though. The White House event, they can't have any problems. They can't have anybody kind of wash out. And if you think about how many times that's happened with Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. He ran through everybody at light heavyweight, at heavy. I still am confused why he retired all of a sudden. I think it was probably because of that case that happened right afterwards. But I said at the time, I'm like, I bet you he'll still come back. But it's hard to risk, even though him versus Aspinall is obviously the biggest fight you could possibly put on.
Yeah. And
with the U.S. government paying for it, you could pay them whatever. You know what I mean? They literally could pay them whatever. You don't have to worry about the pay-per-view sales.
Yep.
The government's going to pay for it. They can, make a deal that lets them
millions each probably
put on whatever show you want. Yeah. But the one thing you can't risk is the main event doesn't happen, and you have to get like a backup or whatever. But I hope that they do if they let Jon Jones fight, obviously. It's so weird that you have Tom Aspinall fighting Cyril Gane for the heavyweight title where you're like, really? Like that's the best they got after Jon Jones.
Easy win for him, right? Aspinall.
If he wrestles, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They showed Cyril Gane getting ragdolled by Imamov the other day, who's an 85er.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be an easy fight for him.
I think so.
You've been watching Power Slap too, or no?
No.
I noticed a lot of the true fighters don't like Power Slap.
The thing is, when you actually watch it, it's not as bad as if you just, because like when you just watch the highlights, because they always put the people just getting stretched on there. And I was like, man, I don't like that, dude. Even when I'm watching a UFC fight, obviously when someone gets flatlined like that, you go crazy. But at the same time, you're like, at least if you know anything about fighting, you're like concerned for them, you know, where it's like you go nuts and then you look, especially if you go, do you go to shows live a lot?
I go to UFC, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, like the part they don't show you on television is how fucked up the guy is after the fight. Like guys that get finished are so fucked up and they never show that on television. Yeah. And yeah, so I don't know, when I see guys, you know, do especially that like that one where their body folds in half and then they fall just like, you know, or their arms are out. I'm like, gosh, and they're because the nature of it that they're not defending themselves. But again, when you actually watch power stuff, they don't always get knockouts. So it makes it not quite as bad as I originally thought, but I don't watch it personally.
What about bare knuckle? Like what's your favorite thing to watch right now, I guess?
UFC for sure.
UFC still?
Always.
Because there's a lot of talk how they're losing their superstars right now. It's a new era.
I feel like the UFC doesn't want superstars anymore. Not like Conor level, the Jones level, the Nate level, because once these guys are that big and they're that rich, it's impossible to get them to fight.
True.
You know what I mean? It's because like the motivation where people are always taking fights is they need the money.
Right.
And even if you're paying guys $1 million a fight, $1 million, pay your team, pay your taxes, all of that stuff. That's not like put your feet up money. Start paying guys $8, $9, $10, $12 million every fight, dude. And they fight twice in a year. Guy makes $18 million that year. And then they do that for 2 years. And you call them, you're like, hey, they're like, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. And Conor, way more money. He spends much more money, but also you haven't seen him since
7 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting take.
Or last time he fought was 21.
21?
Yeah. He fought in January and July of 21. Yeah.
Is that when he broke his leg or was that? Yeah. That's a tough injury.
He's 37, dude.
Holy shit.
Isn't that nuts?
That's
like he's
nuts.
His 37th birthday. And I'm like, man, he said, I'm sure that he has business interests that are fine for him, you know, where he'll be fine either way. But yeah, for fight fans, it's unfortunate.
He's good. Yeah. He sold his liquor company, I believe, for 9 figures.
I heard that he made personally like 183. If it's a pretty exact number, but like shit. I'm pretty sure. I think they sold it for 400 and his end was 183. You could spend that money though, dude. That's like 183 million. At least what it appears like he spends, you know, how he spends money. I mean, you could spend that money for sure. But I think he's got other money coming in. This whole thing with with that Nikita Hand case though, that crushed him. All of his sponsors pulled, you know,
shit.
Because Proper 12, I don't know the exact figures, but they were for sure still paying him 7 figures a month minimum, pulled.
Damn.
All of his sponsors
all
pulled.
From that nude that got leaked?
No. For the case in Ireland.
Wow.
Which I don't believe, for the record. I don't think that he did it. Basically in any case where there's footage that would either confirm or deny the two conflicting stories, if one side wants to play the footage and the other side is filing injunctions to block it, the person who's filing the injunctions is lying. And that's exactly what she's doing. It's like in her story, this thing that Conor did was brutal, like really gnarly and brutal. And she has injuries, which is why everybody, you know, initially believed it. But then you're like, okay, well, what did she do after that? And I mean, per everyone, she stayed at this hotel. Conor left. This is all on camera. Conor left the hotel. She stayed there for another six hours partying with Conor's friend and supposedly went up and had sex with Conor's friend also. The entire time that she's there, she's coked out of her mind, and she's texting her guy at the time, sending these paragraphs of just lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. And you're like, what credibility does she have? And then when Conor wanted to show the security footage of her afterwards at the place, hanging on guys, kissing on their neck for hours and hours and hours, they wouldn't allow him to play it.
Wow.
And then they filed an injunction where he couldn't play it publicly. And I'm like, dude, she's fucking lying, dude.
So nuts.
Who, you know, it's like circumstantial, but human behavior, certain things are like, that's not circumstantial. No one would do that.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.